Our use of the imaginary I comes from our inability to take the square root of a negative number. 2 to 3 lessons ago, the square root of negative 48 would have been a dead end. There was nothing that we could do there that would allow us to simplify that expression. With the use of the imaginary I, we can simplify this expression using a technique similar to what we have seen before when simplifying just any old positive radicand. We're going to use our understanding of square roots to rewrite the square root of negative 48 as the square root of 48 times the square root of negative 1. Rewriting the radicand of negative 48 as 48 times negative 1 allows us to do two things. First, we can split the square root of 48 on its perfect square of the square root of 16. And second, it allows us to separate out this square root of negative 1, which we have now defined to be the I. We know that the square root of 16 is 4. We know that 3 is not a perfect square, so that's done. And we know that the square root of negative 1 is now I. That allows us to put these three factors together in a final expression, 4 root 3 I. This is no different than what we did before. If I had just given you the square root of 48, this is where we would have ended up. But the use of the imaginary I allows us to take roots that we previously were unable to take.